Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pastry Hot Topics. This is a chance for you to speak to the pastry girls and ask them any questions you like in our hot seat section. So stay tuned for that. We'll be talking about Eurovision. We saw some crazy outfits this year. Ukraine won. We'll be talking about a lottery winner who's gone back to work at Lidl. How humble. And we'll be talking about the Kardashians. Do you love them? Do you hate them maybe? They are a bit like Marmite. We're talking all of it. So any questions, any comments you got on any of the subjects or for the girls, then just pop them in the comment section and we'll get them answered for you. But we are joined by Barbi, Jess and Chloe this week, the gang. So how are you doing, girls? Enjoying the sun?
Jess, loving it, honey, loving it.
God. I'm almost home. I'm literally 2 seconds away, but I can still hear you.
She's quite literally enjoying the sun. Everyone is today. But Chloe, you said in our little group chat about Eurovision, you watched it. What did you think about this year?
Oh, Pandora. It was amazing. It had me on my toes. I was screaming. I think I woke the neighbours up. Oh, my God. It was just amazing. They put on a proper show. I mean, it was just so exciting. I was so disappointed for Sam. He was fantastic.
Well, it is honestly UK made history. I think this is the highest amount of points they've ever had. Second place, but of course Ukraine did win, and I'm very pleased Ukraine won because they deserved it. Barbie, did you watch Eurovision?
If I'm honest, I've never watched Eurovision, but I'm glad UK did really well.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those programs which if you're in then you watch it, but I don't think it appeals to sort of like a massive audience, but obviously it has a global appeal because every single country is virtually on there. It's Serbia mentioned Meghan Markle very bizarrely in their song referencing her hair.
That is so strange.
Very, very odd. I don't know if Meghan would have heard about that.
They should have done Boris Johnson's hair instead. I don't know why. I think it would have been more funnier.
Well, quite. Very strange. Very, very strange. But there we are. So what puts you off watching it, Barbie?
I don't really know what it is, to be honest. If I actually had time to watch TV, it might be something I'd watch. I'm not sure. But I have seen a lot about it. I know that UK, they've placed the highest in so many years. And of course, Ukraine won, which is good. But yeah, I just don't really watch TV.
No, I don't think a lot. We've discussed this before. Jess, you've also said that you don't watch TV a lot. Did you watch Eurovision?
No, I didn't. I wish I did, but I actually didn't. Oh my God, my hair looks crazy. Yeah, I wish I did, but I didn't. But I think it would have been good to see. But no, I don't think I've ever properly watched it in my life. I might.
Doesn't appeal to you. Do you think there's still a place for Eurovision, or is it just
yes, 100%?
Chloe, did you watch?
I'm going to be on it next year. I'm applying.
Stop it. Are you actually?
I'm joking.
Oh.
No, but listen, next year it's meant to be held in this country, maybe, and I'm so hoping because I'm going.
Yeah, well, I'm loving the red lipstick as well today, Chloe. Very nice.
Oh,
very
thanks,
nice.
hon.
But we took this to a poll as well on Eurovision because it's a light topic to kick things off before we go into the deeper stuff. Were you interested in Eurovision this year? No, 53%. So they're very much agreeing with Jess and Barbie on that front. Yes, to 46%. So you've still got some people, Chloe.
Yes.
To watch it.
Very shocking. Yeah.
You've still got Graham Norton. I think Rylan was there as well with Scott Mills doing. Yeah, Rylan is fantastic and he does bring in the viewers. So there we go. That's Eurovision. But moving on to a very sweet story. What would you do if you won the lottery? A lottery winner has gone back to work at Lidl after literally winning millions of pounds, which is very, very humble.
Oh, bless them.
It's a look at them both. I mean, I think you've got an option as well to keep if you win the lottery to keep it a secret.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Why would you keep it a secret?
Do you know what? Yeah, because I wouldn't want to be like people to be using me for my money. Do you know what I mean? But then
Yeah.
again, I'm thinking it might pull in a few fellas, so I don't know.
Jess, would you keep it a secret if you won the lottery?
Yeah, I definitely would, I think. Because I'm too paranoid. Like, I'd be really, really worried all the time. And I'd be scared of, like, getting robbed and stuff, like Molly May style. So, yeah, I would keep it a massive secret.
Yeah. And Barbie, would you keep it a secret?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and why would you keep it a secret? Just because of the scared of being robbed, or
Yeah, definitely like scared of being robbed and too many people have been wanting you to use you for the money, like Chloe said. Yeah, there's so many reasons why.
And I mean, I have seen your beautiful pink car
Oh my God.
on Instagram, and it is insane. Does that attract the wrong kind of attention? Do you ever feel like you're afraid someone would nick it or something?
Yeah, earlier this year it got smashed into and my handbag was taken and a few shopping bags. So that was the first time I experienced that. So now, like, I'll never leave anything in the car.
Oh my God.
So yeah, that's the thing that, you know, being having these amazing things does sometimes stuff like that. Trevor, looking good, girls.
Oh,
Doing
thanks,
us
Trevor.
favours. Thanks, Trevor. But obviously this guy has gone back to Lidl and he is being very humble about it. Would you go back to work? Bear in mind, you know, the secret thing, the secret's out. Would you still go back to work? You didn't have a choice about keeping it a secret either. Or would
Definitely not. Definitely
No?
not. I'd be out in the sun. I'd be having my cocktails. I wouldn't be thinking of work at all. And again, what I'm saying is someone else could have had that job in need. Do you know what I mean?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Someone what really needs the money.
But then again, your mental health, if that's what you've been used to.
But you can spend your mental health on the beach. I'm sure that will cover it up.
Jess, would you go back to work? Are you with Chloe on this one?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go back to Lidl, but I would do something like 2 days a week or something. Like when I finish my masters, I'm gonna do like something for like a couple days a week because I just get so bored if I've got nothing to do. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm not won the lottery or anything of the sort, but you know what I mean. Without like
I think
or like
trust me, I'd find things to do with all that money. Trust me.
True, yeah. You're like a millionaire. But even then, I think the novelty would wear off because everyone else would have to go to work and stuff. And
that is true. I can see that side as well.
Yeah. So I think I'd like volunteer for like a couple of days a week or something.
Yeah, that would be nice. A volunteering role would be nice. Barbie, would you go back to work?
If I won the lottery now, I'd still be doing what I'm doing because it doesn't feel like work some days. But definitely wouldn't go back to a 9-to-5 job. I can't lie.
No, not for you.
Not for me.
No, fair enough. Well, we took this to a poll, as we always do. So let's take a look. If you won the lottery, would you still go back to work? No, 60%. Actually, does this poll surprise you, Chloe? Yes.
It does surprise me because some people would actually go back to work. I thought it'd all be no.
Well, yeah, and also it's. I mean, Jess, does it surprise you too? Still, 40% said they would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably about right because I think so many people need like routine and stuff. Like it's not even about the money; it's just about routine and like having like structure. I think. But yeah, I'm not that surprised.
And so many people meet their partners and stuff at work these days. You know, so many people I work with have met their partners do work. Somebody
that's true. Yeah.
Me and Charlotte, who's behind the scenes, produces this. She, somebody on our social team, is just got married. To
I know her, Sash.
No, well, so that's another one, but actually it wasn't Sash.
No way.
But Sash also got married. So there we are. Would any of you girls start their your own businesses if you want? Now I obviously know that you guys, have various projects that you work on, such as OnlyFans, which brings a different income. But would you start your own business if you won? Barbie?
Yeah, definitely. I'd use some of the money to invest in different businesses and things. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like an angel investor type role, like a Dragon's Den type thing.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Jess, would you start your own business?
I don't think I would like start my own business because I don't think that I want the stress that comes with that. I think it's like sleepless nights kind of thing. Like I wouldn't do that, but I probably do the same as what you were just saying about like investing somewhere.
Yeah.
Chloe, would you start your own
Yeah,
nightclub or something?
Yeah, I was about to say that, Pan. Yeah, I'd have a cheeky little nightclub for the lads and me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. That'd be great. That'd be great. Chloe's nightclub. Yeah. Me on the entrance door. Yeah, I'd like that.
So you're the owner, you're the bouncer,
Yeah.
you're behind the bar, you're doing it.
It's a bit of me, Pan. It's a bit of me.
Louis said, if I won the lottery, I would retire and have my dream job as an OnlyFans foot model.
Amazing.
Incredible. I mean, girls, have you ever sort of done a bit of foot things or something?
No one's requested it yet, but I definitely would.
I have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't even have nice feet.
How much do people pay for feet?
It depends. Like I put things like that, I would put the price up quite high because I just think it's like it's niche. But yeah, you'd be surprised at what people would pay.
Quite specific. Do you have to like? Would they ask for certain things like a certain nail color, etc.?
No, I think it's just more like video and like a picture, stuff like that. But yeah, it happens.
You've got competition with Louis here because he says his feet are exceptional.
Oh, Louis, you should bring me.
Barbie, have you ever sent a feet pic?
Yeah, I've sent some before, and I always get like requests for my shoes. So I sold a pair of old heels the other day for like £150.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
I mean, before you posted it, did you spray them with some perfume?
Hope you don't have smelly feet.
No, he just said he wanted them as dirty as possible, but there was all quite ruined.
So did you walk around with them a bit just to really get the?
Oh god, Pat! Now we're really going into it.
He chose the shoes on my Instagram and had seen that they were a bit like worn.
Oh, okay. So then that's when they said, "Look, I'll pay for those."
Yeah. So I didn't do anything else with them. Just literally posted out.
And you got 150 quid for those old shoes. That's a nice profit.
They weren't Louboutins, was they?
No. I've had someone buy me some of those though.
Really? And do you provide your address, etc.? Would you send it?
I can't do that.
I told them they could send me the money and I will go and buy them.
And then you'd send a pitch like, thanks so much.
Yeah, that was a few years ago as well, actually. I've not done that for a while.
Oh, that's fascinating. Absolutely love it. Okay. I'm now just going to go through my wardrobe. Who wants to buy?
Yeah, Pandora's going to be on it.
£5 a pet. Okay then, well, we're going to move on from that topic from would you go back to work after winning the lottery, and we're going to move on to the Kardashians. You can't get away from them, even if you love them, hate them, and you know about them. They're a reality TV family. They've been doing it for years. We speak about them probably about once a month because there's always someone in the family that there's something to talk about, whether that be from Caitlyn Jenner, Kim Kardashian. This week, Kourtney Kardashian got married to Travis Barker. I mean, literally the list is endless. So girls, we saw them step back from keeping up with the Kardashians, and then they said, that's it, we're stepping back now. Now they've got the Kardashians on Disney Plus, and is it Hulu?
Oh, really?
And then you just think, well, you weren't stepping back, were you? Because now you're doing the same reality TV stuff all over again. And I was just looking at the showbiz section on the Daily Star, and they get so much press and they get so much money. And there's probably a part of me that wants to be in the Kardashians, which is why I'm talking about them. But also on the same note, are you a bit tired of hearing about them? And I just want to know your thoughts on the Kardashians, really. Chloe first.
Yeah, I just think they're just a bit boring, isn't it? Like, they need another family to come, and just talk about. They've just been out for so long now. They're just boring me. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so you find them boring. You've heard
enough
of them.
Yeah.
Barbie, have you watched it? Were you a fan? What are your thoughts on them?
Yeah, see, I'm the total opposite to Chloe. I absolutely love them. And if I'm ever going to watch TV, it's probably just to watch them. So, yeah, I could never be bored. I absolutely love it.
Now, what is it about them that you love? What makes you so interested and invested in their lives?
I think it's just the lifestyle and how honest and open they are, like how much they actually do show of their life. I absolutely love it.
But do you genuinely think they're open and honest? Because Jess has also mentioned this before on Page Hot Topics, is, you know, it's all a brand thing. You know, all of these things are very carefully PR'd to make sure,
Yeah.
you know. So do you really think they're that open and honest?
Probably not as much as you think, but I do like how it's a bit like you say, it could be set up as a PR. It's good to watch, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. Jess, what are your thoughts on the Kardashians?
So like if one of the girls was to have it on, I would just like glaze over and watch it, but I don't really like them as a whole, just because of what they've like done to like society and stuff, like even with just, I don't know, like the editing pictures thing and like the fillers and stuff. But if it wasn't them, I guess it'd be someone else. So, and I don't know, it's a hard one, because I just think, like, I follow loads of things on TikTok that are like celebrities when they haven't been airbrushed from like Getty images and stuff, and I just think they look so incredibly different. And I get that they want to look their best, but it's like, oh my god, just making people like hate themselves. But then that's not really their responsibility, is it? So I don't know, it's a really hard.
No, I completely agree with Jess. I see pictures of like when they're not edited and stuff, and they do look completely different. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with editing your pictures. I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. But do you think they fed into that sort of like Photoshop culture? And they have got so many followers, literally millions of followers combined. Do you think that comes with a responsibility? We touched on this before, but as an influencer, you know, reality TV star, when you've reached as many as millions, do you think that's a point where you need to go, okay, hold on, what am I doing?
Yeah, I think there's, even though it's not what they signed up for, I do think there is like you would stop and think like, oh, maybe I won't do this. I don't know, because then it's like, well, actually it's not down to them, it's down to like the parents and stuff of young girls to like monitor their I don't know, it's such like a long thing, but I don't know, I don't think they're that likable. They're not very warm, are they? Although they are fascinating.
They're not warm. No, I would say that they're not warm. They're warm with each other, which airs, but I don't think they're very warm to the general public. That's just my personal opinion. Barbie, what do you think? You obviously warm to them.
Yeah, I just love them. There's just something about them.
Who's your favorite?
Kylie.
Why Kylie?
Probably because she's the youngest, like, self-made billionaire.
Self-made?
Yeah, obviously, in that sense, like, obviously she's not self-made because she's not just come off, like...
Yeah, she came under a lot of heat with that, didn't she?
Yeah. So I do think, you know, it's definitely inspiring, but at the same time, she's definitely kind of had it handed.
There's no denying, though, that she obviously works very, very hard on her business and she's passionate about it. That's for sure. Okay, well, that's the Kardashians. We took it to a poll. Let's take a look at the poll. Are you interested in keeping up with the Kardashians?
Oh
no, 82%. Don't cry, Barbie. Don't cry.
I love it.
Savage. So that is the Page from 3 Daily Star audience for you. They are not impressed. But there we go. And now we're going to move on to a topic about slut shaming. A Love Island star. She was unfortunately on a flight. There she is. And she got told by a male flight attendant to cover up her inappropriate top. And she shared it to her Instagram story. Now, it was just a crop top. Just quite simply, just coming back, obviously, from a hot destination. You know, actually, does it matter? It was a hot destination, but she was wearing that. A male flight attendant just told me to cover up, and my clothing was too revealing. I can't wear this, and it's inappropriate to wear. Never heard of this. So yeah, there we go. What do you think about this, girls? Barbie kicking things off.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely ridiculous, really. Like, I've been on flights in literally shorts and a crop top. Like, especially when you're in a hot destination, it's like, why do we need to cover up so much? And especially the male attendants, so no, it's not really appropriate, is it?
No, it's not. Jess, what do you think about this? Can you relate? Have you had a similar experience, perhaps?
No, I'm really surprised. In fact, but I don't think that's the first time that I've heard about this happening, actually. So I feel like it is a thing. But yeah, I think that's absolutely insane, like ridiculous. I don't see how that's causing any harm whatsoever. It's madness.
No. And Chloe, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, she didn't even have her cleavage out or anything like that, did she? It was just a full-on crop top, like all covered up. God, I wouldn't have wanted to be on that flight. That ain't me.
And also, I don't think, unless you work for the company and you have a certain uniform, etc., or if you're in a certain country, which you're like respecting their culture and stuff.
Yeah.
You're a paying customer. Surely you should be allowed to wear whatever you want.
Yes.
It just seems like absolute madness. And obviously we live in an age where a man can take off his top and get his nipples out down the street, but if you're a woman, it'd be like nudity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Madness. Anyway, that happened.
Crazy.
It'll be interesting to see what they think in response to that. I don't know if they actually got back. I don't think that they did, that company. But if you girls have ever experienced any kind of slut shaming, have you ever experienced anything like that?
Never in my life.
No. No. Well, we're lucky then that we haven't. But yeah, it's definitely happening still, which is a madness. Anyway, we're going to move on from those topics now, and we're going to move on to the hot seat with Jess. Who cares? Very good. Okay, well, this is the point in the show where you get to ask any questions you would like to Jess. No filter. Ask anything at all. Do not, though, be inappropriate. It's not before 9 p.m. It's a late lunch for us, so let's try and keep it PG as much as possible. Chloe always comes prepared with some notes of questions. So we're going to kick off with Chloe. Keep it.
Yeah, it's PG today, darling. It's okay.
Great.
Do you believe in aliens?
Oh.
Yeah, I think so, but not like a little green man, but like something. Yeah, for
A
sure.
little green man.
Not that kind of vibe, but yeah, something. I'm sure is out there. I don't know exactly what, but yeah, I do actually.
Wow, I was not expecting that answer. You learn something new about Jess every day.
Yeah. I just don't think it's possible that it could just be us, but who knows?
Yeah, no, and think about how small we are. That freaks.
Exactly.
That freaks me out.
Yeah.
It's true. Maybe there are some ET phone home people up there. Barbi, your turn.
Okay, so since we've been talking about the lottery, if you was to win £1 million, what would you spend it on?
Oh, this is.
I think I'd just buy a flat in London, and just that would be. I'd just live in a flat. That would be it.
Yeah.
I'm
the same. Get me on the property ladder. It's so difficult these days.
Yes.
Especially in London.
Yes, girls, yes.
Insane.
That's how I know I'm getting old and boring, but yeah, I would just say
it gives you a bit of like stability. I completely understand that.
Yeah.
So what if you had to give £1 million away and you couldn't keep it to yourself? Who would you give it to?
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. You better say me.
Of course, you Chloe.
I'm joking.
No, I'm joking. I don't know. I think I'd give it to charity and maybe some like families that have like people that aren't very well in the family or something, so they can like.
That is lovely.
Yeah, that's really nice. That's really nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, Chloe.
Yeah. One. Okay. If you was Prime Minister, what would you change about the country?
Oh my God! I don't even know where I'd begin. It's such a mess. I would say like make sure that everyone can eat and everyone can afford like their heating and gas. Like make sure everyone's like able to live first, and then go and sort out the complicated stuff. But yeah,
Yes, that is a great shout. Okay, Charlotte's asked, if you had to go on a reality TV show, which one would it be?
I think love that program.
What was that?
Sorry?
Too Hot to Handle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would be fun. Yes.
So yeah,
that's a good one. Barbie, back to you now.
What is your biggest achievement?
Oh
God. When I have my masters, it will be my masters. But until then, it will be my, I don't know, maybe my bachelor's. I always joke and say it's my OnlyFans, but I think it'll be my.
Why not?
No, I don't know. I think it's got to be the masters, just because it's taken ages and it's taken up like brain space. It's just really annoying, actually. I kind of regret doing it. So yeah, when that's done, I'll be like, yeah, big achievement.
Yeah, at the time you're probably thinking like, oh God, this is so long, but you will 100% come out of it, and I'm sure you won't regret it.
I hope not.
I'm sure. Fingers crossed. Chloe, back to you.
Yeah, this one's good. What would you not name your kids?
Not name.
Oh God. What would I not name my kid? Something really common like my name, like Jess is so common. I want it to be like really interesting. So I probably would avoid like Jess, Tom, Joe, stuff like that. I'd be like, no, I want something a bit like out of the box, but not ridiculous. But yeah, so nothing boring.
Okay.
That's what I want.
If you had a day with a cosmetic surgeon or someone who could do anything, would you choose to take them up on anything, or would you choose not to? And if you did take them up on anything, what would it be?
Oh my God, yeah, I would absolutely take them up, 100%. I think I'd get liposuction on my chin because I want that anyway, because I just think that would be a really good, interesting thing to have. So it just takes away your double chin. Like,
interesting.
So I get that.
You don't have a double chin, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hereditary. So just no matter, like, even if I was to lose loads of weight, it'll never go. So yeah,
I think there's some of those like jaw exercises.
Yeah.
Which you can like buy online. It's ridiculous. You can buy them. We've lost Barbie there, but hopefully she'll be back. But you can. But you can buy them.
I really need to start doing them because that's getting progressively worse. But no, I think that's probably it. I wouldn't do anything else. I don't think. Like I wouldn't. No, I think that'd be it. I've got enough like filler and all that stuff. So yeah, just the old lipo on the chin, which is really easily accessible. So I must actually look into that.
Interesting. Okay, Chloe, final question with you.
Okay.
I think we've lost Barbie.
What words do you think your friends would choose to describe you?
Oh,
annoying, probably. I don't know. I guess annoying, chatty, and I actually don't know. I don't know what they would say.
You have to choose at least one really positive one, because we're all about self-empowerment here.
Okay, self-love. Funny, because we all laugh together quite a lot. So I'm gonna just say funny.
Yeah.
I would agree with that one. Good. So we've come to the end of Hot Topics today. We've lost Barbie. I think she's currently in a cabin somewhere. These things happen. But yeah, we are doing all of our promo now over onto our Twitter. So go take a look there. You can see all of the girls' handles on there, so you can give them a follow. You can get all of the highlights on there too. We are still doing on our Daily Star Instagram on the stories for catch up. But for the rest, all things Hot Topics, it will be over on our Twitter. But thank you very much for tuning in, girls. We'll be back next week.
Okay, thanks, girls. Bye.
Bye.